on videos I refer to back again instead of how to play. Today looking at how to play the game Karuba, the card game, specifically the card game because there's also a board game version of this and perhaps other versions. This is from Haba, the only game I have of theirs, and it's designed by Rudiger Dorn. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. With art by Klaus Stepan, I believe I saw it was. Yes, Klaus Stepan. Hope I'm pronouncing his names correctly. Made in Germany. It's for ages 8 to 99, 2 to 6 players. Takes about 15 minutes. It's a little kind of tableau building game. And it's Game Made approved. This came out, well, actually I didn't see that. Did it say when it came out? Doesn't specifically say that I can tell, but a couple years ago I think. Here's what it is. So I get the rules, and actually here you have a little victory points tracking thing. You have this nice little board which shows you the 16 cards that is in each player's little deck. So each player is going to get a little starting hand of cards that has cards numbered 1 through 16. And there are little square cards for nice little thinness. And this is what you get. So you get different types of paths. Some of them have like crystals along the way. Some of them have gold nuggets. There's these 4 little kind of like pyramids that you're trying to get to, and these are your adventurers, and purple's trying to get to purple, blue to blue, etc., etc. You need to have a direct path to them. And so yeah, so let's look at how we play this game. So these are the cards. You get exactly what it shows on there. You can shuffle up your deck. Each player is going to have one. Excuse me. Now what you're trying to do is create a treasure island map to reach the valuable temple treasures. And you're trying to connect your adventurers with the matching colored temples. You can also collect crystals and gold nuggets along the way as long as they're on the path that adventure is taking. You will play 8 rounds, each one consisting of 3 phases. You will select cards, lay down cards, and draw more cards. You're going to start off by drawing 3 cards from your pile. And I'll probably just show you one player what they're doing, more or less. So every player is going to choose 2 cards from their hand and place them face down on the table. So let's say I select these 2, and this guy selects these 2. Then once you do that, you reveal them, and you look at the values. You add up the values. So they got 25, I got 17. Whoever has the lowest value, which unfortunately is me, has to take one of the cards and discard them from the game. If there is a tie, then every tied player would have to do that. Tie for lowest score just in general. So if we both had 17, we would both have to discard a card. So I have to discard one. But then you will lay your 1 or 2 cards to create a personal treasure island. So for instance, I have to discard. So I'm going to discard this crystal one, and I'll put this one here. And they're going to put their 2, wherever. I'll just put this off to the side and show you what I'm doing here. So then we're going to draw back up, and I will do the same. We each select 2 cards. Do the same thing. I had the higher numbers, so they would have to discard one. Unfortunately, they're discarding a castle, and then they're going to put that one somewhere. And I'm going to do the same thing. So maybe I put this adventurer here. He's trying to get to the green one. And I'll put this castle here. draw back up. You draw 2 cards. They have 16, I have 14, so I have to discard a card. I will discard this one, and I'm going to put this right here, right on his pathway, and then they're going to put their 2 cards. You draw 2 cards. They have a 7, I have an 8. So they discard one, maybe they discard this one. Oops. And play this one, and I'm going to play my 2. So I'm going to play this one here, and I'll play this one here. You do have to connect the paths. They also have to go in this order. You cannot turn these sideways or upside down. They have to face the same direction. So then I draw 2 more cards. They draw 2 more cards. We select 2. They have the lowest score, so they get rid of 1. Play 1, and I will play my 2. So I'm going to play this one here, and let's just do this one here. I'll put it still on camera. And then again, we draw back up. We draw back up. They draw 2 cards. I have 24, they have 27, so I have to discard one. So I'm going to discard the orange castle, unfortunately. And I'll put this one here. Draw 2 more cards. They will put their 2. Draw 2. They, let's say, take these 2. I take these 2. They have 11. I have highest score. Okay. Unfortunately, I got rid of my orange castle, so it's not very useful. But I'll put this one here. And I'll just put this one here. And they're gonna put their, they're gonna discard one, sorry. They discard this one, they put that one somewhere. And then we just have 2 cards at the end, and we place them. And so I'm gonna put this blue one here. Or maybe I put him, well, I believe I have to be within a 4x4 grid. Yes, so you have to be within a 4x4 grid. Things have to connect. They have to be all facing the same way so you can read the numbers. And so this one I would put, it's not going to really matter, unfortunately, but I can just put it here. So then you can score points and see who has the highest score. It's pretty straightforward little game. So every adventurer that can reach the temple of the same color via an unbroken path gets 3 victory points. And they must always take the shortest path to the temple and not go past any card multiple times. If there is an adventurer of another color located on the path between an adventurer and their matching color temple, then they block that other adventure. I'll explain that in a minute. If there are cards that have a crystal or gold nugget on an unbroken path between the adventurer and the matching color temple, then they get additional points. 1 point for each crystal and 2 points for each nugget. And any gold nuggets that are just randomly out there on a broken path do not score any points. So, for instance, this guy makes it here to the green, so he gets 3 points. C makes it over here unencumbered, so he gets 3 points plus an additional 1 for the diamond. The crystal. And he makes it here, so he gets 3 points and another 1 for the crystal. So, what is that? 4, 8, 11 points. If I had been able, let's just say I had something like this. That doesn't really work, does it? Let's just say I had something like this. And this guy made it to his castle, then he would get the points, and he would get 2 points for the gold nugget. So he didn't have his castle there, so he couldn't score any points. So that's kind of how it works. You need to connect the guy to a castle of the matching color, and you get bonus points if there is crystals or nuggets, gold nuggets on the path. Now, what I wanted to kind of explain is if this guy, let's just say this guy was right here, he's going to block the orange guy from getting to his castle, so he would not get any points, and he's also blocked from getting to his castle. In fact, there's no connection to his castle whatsoever, so he would not score any points either. So in this case, he would get 3 points, 6, 7 points. That's it. The blue and the orange will not score any points in this example. So that kind of gives you an idea of how you play the game. It's pretty cool. I got this from a Canadian website. It's a little harder to find, not impossible, but it is a little bit harder to find. It's a little bit out of print, I guess. But it's a pretty cool game. I like it. It's nice and simple. Pretty short. That is Karuba, a card game. Comment, like, subscribe, and what you think. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.